Welcome back to How To Knots for another knot tutorial. Today we are going to be tying the improved clinch knot. So in our last tutorial we showed you how to tie the clinch knot for both monofilament and braided line. But today we're going to show you how to tie it the improved version, or as it goes by on the internet. So it's almost identical to the clinch knot. If you haven't seen how to tie the clinch knot, you can look at our other video, but we'll show you here today too, because the improved clinch knot just has one extra step. So to begin, we're going to take our line. I'm using some ice fishing black braided line here. Works with monofilament as well, or fluorocarbon, whatever line you're using. We're going to go through the eyelet. Okay, see there? I just went through the eyelet. Doesn't matter if you go from the front or the back of the hook. Going to pull about 4 or 5 inches. It's up to you or how comfortable you are with tying the knot. It doesn't make a difference, just you need at least 3 or 4 inches though for the knot to work. Then what you're going to do is take the line and wrap it around, take this tail end and wrap it around the main line about 5 or 6 times. But instead what I like to do is grab this this tail end and pinch it with the main line, and then all I have to do is wrap the hook around 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there I wrap the hook around 5 times. And then at the bottom here, there's going to be a hole. You see that there? So each of these loops has made a little hole, and the very last one, right in front of the eyelet, is where we're going to feed the line. So I'm going to put the line, there's this hole right here in front of the eyelet from that first loop we made. I'm going to put the tail end through that. And then now here would be where we stop. For a clinch knot, you would tighten. But now, so for the improved clinch knot, so I fed it through this little hole in front of the eyelet, right? And then now what I'm going to do is, if I let my finger go here, it kind of wants to tangle up before we tighten it. Instead, I'm going to take this tail end and I'm going to go back through the hole. So there's this hole right here that I made with my finger. Basically, once we go through the hole in front of the eyelet, on a normal clinch knot, I would just pull and tighten. But instead, I'm going to go back and go through this huge hole we have that we just made by putting the tail end through the little hole in front of the eyelet. I'm going to put it back through that. Okay, so now there's the improvisation on the normal clinch knot. And now, like the clinch knot, I'm just going to tighten by pulling this top line here. So I'm just going to pull, 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 pull. This line's kind of tricky. It works better with monofilament, but I'm just going to slide this knot down a little bit, just because this ice fishing line is kind of rugged and it's not great. But if we just, I just slid the knot down there a little bit. But just gonna pull, starts to clinch up, there you go, and it's tightened. And then with the clinch knot, I like to take my fingers and give it a little push down from the top there, just to squeeze it up a bit, and then pull to tighten. And then what you can do is you can snip this this line right here. You don't need much if you tie it right. The knot will hold, and it's a great knot. So if you're going to tie between the clinch knot and the improved, I would pick the improved. Yeah, if you're going braided line, you could do the alternate braided line clinch knot that we show in our last video about how to tie the clinch knot. But other than that, I think this knot is great. It's good for all types of fishing. It holds up. And yeah, so if you learned something today in this tutorial, we would really appreciate you liking and subscribing. We're currently trying to hit 200 subscribers, so it would mean the world to us. And leave a comment if you like this video or you want to see some other fishing knot tutorial. There is the improved clinch knot. Thanks.